tour to the Black Forest via France and the Vosges to give an overview of the Chigee. Having used it for a week on tour, I thought I'd just give you a practical look on the bike whilst we're going home, and some thoughts whilst I've been using it on our travels. We've done nearly 1,500 miles with this unit, so it's been pretty well tested. Yeah, I mean, in summary, I'd go, this is a fantastic bit of kit, which is what everybody is saying, and I will concur with that. The other guys I've been with, they are also in the market for getting one of these too. They were that impressed. I've always used Garmin sat-navs, and personally I never had any major problems. In saying that, when we've been on tour with the other guys and they've had Garmin's too, Peter in particular has had significant issues. We could never seem to marry up the routes. There's numerous things to talk about in terms of the fallibilities of Garmin when you're in a group. Why would you bother changing it for one of these Chigee units? The reason being is all the reviews have been so glowing about them, and the fact that we were on tour, then found out the Kalamoto app was available through CarPlay, which meant that it was available for Chigee. Thoughts on them? Well, basically you would have probably seen the videos on how they're set up. They're dead easy. Just click it into the Garmin sat-nav cradle, get it going, update the software over a Wi-Fi connection, and off you go. What is it to say other than the fact that it is CarPlay? Well, these two screens, you'll have seen them before. I've not used them. I've literally scrolled through and had a look. Yep, screens are great. Tyre pressure monitors are linked. TPMS, you can see my rear tyre needs some air, but not enough to be concerned about. And it's giving you all the info that you need on that screen. I'm just holding my jog wheel in to transfer it. You just hold and then it will go. Push in, hold, and it will change screen. Push in, hold, and it will change screen. And there we are, back to CarPlay. So what apps have I been using? Well, on the motorway I've been listening to music. So how can you do that? We can do it two ways. You can do touchscreen. I'm into Spotify there. The alternative is you use a jog wheel. So let's go back to touchscreen. You can see my scrolling the wheel, and you can see the underneath the apps is changing from black to white. So I'm now on Spotify, click once on my jog wheel and I'm back into the same place as I was on touch screen. If I want to go back to the main screen, I can go back to the touch screen I've done earlier, or using my jog wheel here, and you can see that scrolling up and down on the left. It's going between Waze, Spotify, phone, main screen. Click the jog wheel in, and there you go. I'm back to that main screen. I'm scrolling across to the main, to the different screens that are available, and again it's normal CarPlay. You've got the split screen here. I've currently got Waze open and going. I've got my music, Spotify open there. I'm not playing anything. Summary of what's going on in terms of my navigation on the top right, and a bit of diary info there. Normal apps that you'll have seen. There is the Chigee. Will take me back to the Chigee main screen. Now in the settings screen you've got display, storage, features, language, time setup, a reset button, update for updating the software, back to the main screen, click and hold, and I'm back to Apple CarPlay. So there you have it. What about its operation generally? How's it perform? Well, I used Waze on the way down when I met Peter in Shefford in Bedfordshire, and then down to the tunnel, and I'm now using Waze on the way back up. No problems, no faults whatsoever. Google Maps, again, we used that a few times, no issues with that at all. Kalimoto. Now this was the game changer for us being on tour. Basically you can say, well, I want to do 120 miles, or I want to be on the bike for 4 hours, do I want windy roads, really twisty roads, do I want straight roads. The person who I'd recommend to have a look in more detail for this is Bruce, Teapot 1. He gives a great summary of how to use Kalimoto. So I'm not going to go into depth around that. Plan our route in the morning. One of us would have a look on the phone. Say Dean's created the route, we would share it by firing it into WhatsApp. We should provide a link. We then pick up the link from our phones, and there you go, job done. And the phone then immediately picks up that route for me into Chigee. Absolutely great. Now, the only thing I would say is I had 1 or 2 issues re stability. So a number of times I had the screen go blank, and it's a Kalimoto has lost your ride, however it's found it and will restore it for you. You go through a few button clicks and eventually you get it back. I'm assuming the software's been continually worked on to make that more stable, or is it me? Is it something to do with stability of my phone, or what? I don't know. Was that detracting from the benefits? Absolutely not. It's something you can get over. Ideally you'd want it fixed. Should I be doing this review on the Dartford Tunnel? Overall, great bit of kit. Would I buy one again? Absolutely. Hope that helps. Hope you found it useful. My recommendation, get out there and buy one. There'll be a lot of Garmins for sale, I think, shortly. And if anybody wants to buy mine, it'll be up for sale on eBay very shortly. You've been listening to The Rambling Man. I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Any comments, please feel to drop them below, and I promise to reply. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.